please. I need your help. I don't know if you remember me.
From the Ascension Hall, yeah. You weren't quite on board with Londra's message?
Yes. And it only got worse from there. After you left the bunker, everything fell into chaos. Most of us decided to grab whatever boats we could and come back here. But then Pyrrhic showed up, another one of Walter's thugs. He and his men tried to round everyone up. They got my friend Lon and took him away, and I couldn't stop them. Please, can you find him? The Admiral doesn't have the manpower to mount a search.
If I remember it right, Lon was more enthusiastic about Londra than you were.
Lon had a hard time on the expedition. He nearly drowned in the storm, and after he spent weeks in his bedroll barely able to breathe, let alone... I think for him, it seemed like Walter offered everything.
All an illusion.
It seemed real enough. For a time.
After I left Londra's bunker, what happened?
The camp fell into chaos. You killed Zeth, and he was the only one in contact with Walter. So when Brennick told us what he said, that Walter was done with us, we had no bearings. A group of us went for figuring that our only real choice was to come back. That's when Pyrrhic and his goons arrived and started. Before I knew what happened, I shouldn't have left them behind. But Pyrrhic and...
Leaving was the right idea. It wouldn't have done Lon any...
I don't know.
Where did you last see Lon?
On the shoreline south of the bunker. I was on the last boat to escape. Pyrrhic and his men charged us just as we set out. We barely made it. I hate to think of what they've done to Lon. Please, find him for me.
I'll do what I can. Twin boats. Must be the last place Otosu saw Lon. Like everyone got away. Better take a closer look at that body. Tosu said someone named Pyrrhic and his squad rounded up the rest of the Quinn. I guess this guy fought back. I need to find where they went. My focus can help. Pyrrhic's goons must have left this as a show of devotion. It seems Pyrrhic ordered an evacuation to a camp. Left directions for stragglers. West through the sea's teeth, and past where the giant steel serpent reaches the tides. Easier to search from the sky. Glenn were loading up supplies. There must have been a panic when Pyrrhic showed up. A lot of jagged ruins in the water. Could be the sea's teeth from Pyrrhic's note. Gotta find the giant steel serpent. Should be somewhere south. Won't get much use from plate running out here. Ancient rails sticking out of the water almost look like a serpent. Might be the landmark Pyrrhic's note mentioned. So now I go south past this ruin, and then towards the sunrise. Those ruins. I bet that's Pyrrhic's camp. Well, they aren't happy to see me.
Hold it, Outlander! Firing! Keep that fire going!
Well, it's definitely Laundra's people.
He's hiding all this shit for us. Help! Over here! Get over here!
Those ancient rails sticking out of the water almost look like a serpent. This door's locked. Electrical disturbance from the storm, maybe? They've got a Spectre. Well, it's definitely Laundra's people. Fire's not gonna help here.
Eyes on! There! You're going down!
Train those prisoners later with
We can help.
We can fight!
Thank you, Outlander. All of you, arm
Let's
yourself.
take the fight too.
back. I have these subs in my sight. Time to fight back! Change my plasma.
You're the Outlander that took out Seth. Are you here to get rid of Pyrrhic too? 'Cause if you are, I'll gladly help. He killed my friend on the way over.
What happened? It wasn't Lon, was it?
No, Artur. He fought back when Pyrrhic rounded us up, and that brute made an example of him. We were all supposed to be a part of Walter's beautiful new world. What a load of shit. Give me half a chance, and I'll put Pyrrhic down in the dirt.
Hold on. Have all the prisoners been freed?
Only the ones up here. There's more underground with Pyrrhic. Lon's probably there too if that's who you're looking for. Go on. I've got your back.
Any idea where they're keeping the prisoners?
The workers' quarters were practically cells already. Probably there. Prisoners should be just past that gate. The gate needs someone to hold it open. Get me in there, and I'll hold it for you. Got it. Come on in.
Can't keep us here. What will become of us? If I hear one more freaking cry.
Comrades, now's your time.
This fight's
Help us
ours,
fight back.
too!
They'll regret locking us
Now's
up.
our chance!
Locking us
He
up.
won't be anyone's jailer again. Ha! Their own weapons turned against them.
Take them one by one.
I need ammo first.
Get this cover! I'll take you down!
Looks like they've got their own backup.
This is it! Suppress the enemy! Get her attention! My arrows are my vengeance!
They're exposed. More soldiers coming in.
This is your own doing.
You left us no choice!
We're clear.
Or the last of the prisoners. His quarters are on the top floor. Usually locked.
We'll find a way in.
That door leads to the tyrant's little home.
We'll need a key. Let's look around.
Wish it hadn't come to this. But we did good.
What did Launcher want here?
I'm not sure. But this was all buried. Cost a lot of lives.
I'm sorry. Key module. Maybe it'll get us into Pyrek's headquarters. We're in. Empty.
He must have scurried away with the last of the prisoners. Coward.
We'll find him. And hopefully Lon. I'll check for tracks. There.
Let's go. The others will tend to their wounds.
What do you know about Pyrrhic?
He ran this dig. Loved holding the whip over us. And his guards? My former comrades? He'd send them away and they'd return different. Dead eyes. Like machines. And they'd execute brutal orders without question.
That's not good.
Ambush!
Holy cowards do such tactics!
Time for some target practice! I can do this all! Come on, you
Detonated!
metal destroyer! You're in my sight, barbarian! You've meddled enough! This shot is for Warpath! Cannot lose!
He's nothing without Walter's machine. Finally! It's done!
Now to find Lon and the other prisoners. Huh. I think I can upgrade my Zenith weapon with this. I'll need a workbench.
Piric's dead.
Now what?
It's over. You're okay.
Okay. You just killed my only link back to Walter.
She freed you.
From what? Eternal paradise? I'll never join the Ascension now.
Okay, I'm guessing you weren't brought here by force? Otosu sent me.
Otosu doesn't understand. None of you do. A living ancestor offered us salvation, and one by one you've been killing his messengers!
Hate to break it to you, but Walter's dead. And as for paradise, that was never on the table. He was going to leave you behind, and kill us all in the process.
That's impossible. I don't believe it.
If it were up to me, I'd just leave him.
Lon, it isn't safe here. You have to come back to the settlement. Otosu is worried sick about you. Wouldn't it be good to see him again?
I suppose. Besides, what choice do I have?
I'll make sure everyone gets back safe. Even this ingrate. He might not appreciate what you did, but the rest of us do.
I should make sure they got to Fleet's End okay. Check in with Otosu. You didn't tell me all the truth about this. While I'm here, I could stop by a workbench, upgrade my Zenith weapon.
We'll create it for ourselves.
Aloy, thanks again for the rescue. But I wanted to warn you. We did a count, and not all of Seth and Pyrrhic's thugs are accounted for. There's more of them out there. They might be camped at places Walter had us excavate, like Pyrrhic was. Be careful. They'll be out for your blood.
Got it. I'll have to watch my back. How are Lon and Otosu?
You haven't offered any real proof. Walter might still come back for us.
If he was going to, wouldn't he have come already? I'll be back in a minute, okay?
You weren't entirely honest with me.
I know. I was afraid that if you knew that Lon went with Pyrrhic willingly, you wouldn't go after him.
Your heart might have been in the right place, but it was manipulative. Laundress kind of thinking.
I'm sorry. How can I make it up to you?
Keep taking care of Lon, and any others that need it. I'm guessing he's not the only one who's still caught up in Laundra's lies.
You're right about that. A bunch are still in denial. And once our shipmates here, the ones we left behind for Walter, realized that they had been abandoned willingly, well, the reception has been a bit cold.
Then you two have your work cut out for you. Find a way to bridge the gap.
That won't be easy.
We'll help each other.
You think he'll ever snap out of it?
I do. He just needs to feel loved. And it has to be real.
You can reach him. I know you can.